कॉन्फिडेंस लेवल बढ़ाना है और उनको उम्मीद देनी है कि उनको कुछ नहीं हुआ है।
सब रजिस्टर किया हुआ दिमाग में जाएगा क्या?
So that was Hey guys, so today is Monday. I thought I would kind of film this essay. Let's see how this vlog is. I have no idea how it's gonna go. But what I'm trying to say is that I got to be a part of this one geriatric counseling course. I think I'll explain it a little better once I've been there. So today is the first day. I have to be there by like 9:30 because it's the inaugural session and all of that. It's like a whole day thing. It's a 3-day course, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. It's a whole day. It's like 10:30 को शुरू होता है. I'll be done by 5:30. I know I need to study for my exams, but जब I applied for this, तब एग्जाम से कुछ पता नहीं था एंड आई वाज लाइक नो व्हाट तब का तब देख लेंगे एंड नाउ आई एम काइंड ऑफ रिग्रेटिंग इट बट आई एम ऑल्सो एक्साइटेड बिकॉज आई एम नॉट सेइंग दैट जेरियाट्रिक इज द age or the bracket of kind of people I'm trying to focus on, but it's nice to actually know how to counsel them. It's nice to know how they function and how to talk to them and how to treat them because of there's so much of ageism around us. And even if I don't use any of that I've learned there in counseling, it would be nice to know how to deal and handle older generation, because younger generation is kind of very fast and बिल्कुल पेशेंस नहीं है हम लोगों के पास. So that would be really nice because I have 2 sets of grandparents still. So I am quite empathic towards them and patient with them, but at times I'm not because I'm human. That's like my excuse for everything, I guess. Anyway, the point is that it would be nice to know. I'll keep you posted. I'll give more information about this. It's by CSSC. I think it's Center for Social Change, something aisa kuch to hai. I'll put it up. It's a government organization, so it's quite legit. That's all I have to say. So let us say welcome to the vlog. Welcome to the vlog.
Shreya and Madam and all these technical sessions, right? Today therapeutic sessions. So we thought that it be non-medical and for us emotional, and now we are traveling back to senior citizen of.
या देखते हैं, ओके, या सूंघते हैं, या टेस्ट करते हैं, ओके, सभी हो जाता है हमारे शॉर्ट टर्म मेमोरी में, बराबर? हम रजिस्टर करते हैं, बराबर? सब रजिस्टर किया हुआ दिमाग में जाएगा क्या? नहीं, तो वो हम फिल्टर करते हैं, बराबर? छाननी से फिल्टर करते हैं और उसके बाद जाता है लॉन्ग टर्म. क्यों?
3 days later.
Hey guys, good morning. The event, the program is over. I just thought I'll come here and actually explain what happened because the last time you saw was the first day वहाँ पे and उसके बाद मैंने कुछ दिखाया नहीं, so we just could like go back and I'll explain why. It's because I fell sick. So first day attend किया, बहुत अच्छा था. There were I think the first day was better than the other 2 days. There was psychiatrist, there was an occupational therapist. थोड़ा nursing के बारे में था which I was not very interested in, you know, like nurse कैसे करना चाहिए, food and nutrition के बारे में, because we generally have an idea about कि carbs होते हैं, proteins, fats and fibers and minerals and nutrients and all of that. So I was not really interested in any of those things, but there was this one occupational therapist who was not only informative and knowledgeable, but was super engaging. So what I can tell you is that from him, not other speakers, but from him, specifically, I did not just learn about dementia care, but I also learned um, about how to be an orator and how to be an engaging orator. So I think that's what I have learned from my life, that जहाँ पे भी जाते हो, don't just learn thing that you have to learn, but learn the peripheral stuff as well. And I feel that I learn more with the peripheral stuff than the actual stuff I've come to learn. First day when I got home, I was very sick in my stomach, like बहुत अजीब लग रहा था, and I could not even like tell, like I was feeling like I wanted to throw up and I wanted to go poop, but not the normal healthy wala poop. And it isn't like मैंने बाहर का कुछ खाया था, like even on the first day, it was like very normal rice का बना हुआ था, like it was like jeera rice or whatever, I don't remember now, but it was healthy wala. I didn't eat anything outside for the last 1.5 to 2 weeks, though it's not, at least for a week, okay. But it's not possible for me to actually like fall sick because of some external stuff, like basically food related stuff. This has to be stressed because my exams are in like 12 days, kuch padhai nahi hui hai, the books are like that. So it's a whole lot of stress. Finally I threw up twice. Like one, I did not even have dinner that night, threw up, went to sleep early. I woke up in the middle of the night. I was restless the whole night. I threw up again. I did not sleep the whole night. So you know what? I thought that my HOD would be a little considerate because I'm throwing up. He like, please mujhe mat jane do. So I texted her early mornings on the second day and she said I have to go because they asked for a confirmation, and so it was a free course, and it wasn't like जितने भी आना चाहे आ सकते हैं, all of that. They were taking specific people, and HOD ने हमारे batch में like 20 people of us, उसने पूछा था कि who wants to go, and at least 12 people had raised their hands, and she picked six of us, 7 of us. So I was one of them who was picked. So now I have to go, and they also had called me, like the government had called me, asked me that are you sure you're going to participate. 2 बार उन्होंने कॉल किया था, and HOD said that उसको भी कॉल आया था about this, and she said that yes, I'm sending you my best students and they will come. So वो seat kind of waste हो जाती है because somebody else would have gotten the seat. But I'm not saying I don't want to go. I'm saying I can't go today because I am genuinely sick. She didn't want to listen. I did go. I was super. It wasn't about the throwing up. I knew that has to stop, but I was extremely weak. So I did go. I just stayed there for like 2 hours. That's it. And I spoke to the coordinator there. Like, I'm feeling extremely sick. I'm gonna fall off the chair. I cannot sit here. I cannot be here. Is it okay if I leave? I promise I'm gonna come tomorrow. And they were really considerate people. They said, oh no, it's fine, it's okay, it's alright if you can't be. So I left early. That place is also a very weird place. वहाँ से rickshaw, taxi, bus कुछ नहीं है. I have to walk in the bloody heat. The point is that second day के बारे में कुछ बता नहीं सकते because I was there for like 2 hours. So 2 hours भी नहीं, like one session, which is like 1.5 hour, 1 hour 15 minutes का.
हाथ लगा रहे देंगे. इस प्रकार से हमारी एक पोजीशन और टेक्निक भी इसमें आता है. जो नष्ट नहीं होती. हम स्वीकार नहीं करते कि हम कमजोर हो गए हैं, हम डिपेंडेंट हो गए. इस प्रकार की विधा अवस्था में एक इंसान गुजर जाता है.
I wasn't paying attention to that at all because I was so sick. I was making sure I didn't fall off the chair. I was trying to stay up. So I'm sorry, I can't tell you anything about the second day. I did speak to my peers and they said that first day was better than second day, but second day bhi अच्छा था because it was filled with psychiatrists and psychologists and stuff. Which was the important day that I missed. Third day was also not that great. So in the morning, I had loose motions, very bad ones, like the uncontrollable ones. You know, like you can't. Your pelvic muscles cannot stop you. They cannot stop them actually. So I was very very scared. So मैंने बहुत सारे pills pop किए थे to like stop. Did not happen. Is that too much information? Because this is like very normal thing that happens to people. Like I think सबकी जिंदगी में एक बार तो you must have had those, you know, involuntary loose motions. So I still went, and this place is like an hour traveling one way. मैं वहाँ पे जाके भी I did. Thank God the washrooms were good. Thank God the flush was good. So I was sitting there the whole day, extremely scared. Ki please don't let me shit my pants in front of 40 people. Also, if you would be wondering why didn't I leave in the middle, because I was going to get a certificate at the end, like generally a physical bloody certificate. It's not going to be online thing. So I wanted to get a certificate. The third day, if we talk about the speakers and the content,
आर्ट करते हैं वो, और उन्होंने कभी ट्रेनिंग नहीं ली पहले, बस वो एक्टिविटी में उनको इंटरेस्ट आया. आपको भरोसा नहीं होगा कि बोलेंगे कि नहीं इनको डिमेंशिया है करके, और उन्होंने पेंटिंग बनाई होगी और उन्होंने ग्रीटिंग कार्ड बनाया होगा. फिर फेवरेट हॉलिडे मूवी, ऐसे भी हम बहुत रहते हैं हमारा, चाहे शादी का सीजन.
I wasn't very much into it because the first 2 sessions that lady was
So 5 से 6 दाने लेने हैं, ऐसे करना है. एंड ये बहुत 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 इम्पोर्टेंट पॉइंट्स हैं इसके लिए. और जब एक दिन के टाइम में लगाया तो बीच बीच में प्रेस करना. मैं सबके लिए सेट्स लाई हूँ, अगर खरीदना है तो खरीद सकते. ठीक है. नाउ विल गो टू द कलर थेरेपी का जो एक छोटा सा पेज दिया हुआ है. और तो जहाँ पे भी पृथ्वी आपको बढ़ानी है, यानी एक बहुत दुबला पतला इंसान आया है, खाता है बरोबर पर नॉट पुटिंग ऑन वेट, तो इसको ये येलो बॉल दे दो 20 मिनट्स बिफोर फूड. घुमाए फॉर 2 to 3 minutes. 20 minutes बिफोर फूड, 2 to 3 minutes घुमाए, तो उसकी पृथ्वी तत्व बढ़ेगी. ये नहीं है कि बॉल घुमाने के बाद उसका वजन लोगे तो 200 ग्राम बढ़ गया, ये नहीं होएगा. पर जो पृथ्वी को ग्रहण करेगा वो थोड़ी बराबर से एब्जॉर्ब होगी. यानी किसी भी चीज को रोकना है ना, आपको पृथ्वी को अंदर रोकना है. यानी से फॉर एग्जांपल somebody has so much urination at night, बड़ी बड़ी उठना पड़ता है, डिस्टर्ब होता है, बड़ी सुसु आ रही है, तो उसको सोने के आधा 1 घंटा पहले 2 मिनट ये येलो बॉल दे दो. हेयर बॉल के लिए कोई पूछ रहा था येलो बॉल कैसे घुमाने का, कैसे क्लॉकवाइज नहीं मिलता.
she was so unapproachable. She was so like my way or the highway. She spoke about these balls, colored balls, and she had got them, and she seemed more like a marketing gimmick than an acupuncturist and you know कुछ और भी थी, holistic something. And मजे की बात तो ये है कि so she was giving an example of this yellow ball thingy. So this yellow ball, I'll show you. This thing. So this ball looks very big, okay? It's not big. It could be a size of this. So you're doing this. ऐसे करना है. And it will help you gain weight, it will help you lose weight, it will help with your uterus displacement depending on different अलग-अलग balls कि कलर्स विल डू डिफरेंट थिंग्स फॉर यू. अगर स्किज़ोफ्रेनिया है आपको, या फिर आपको बहुत शुगर क्रेविंग होती है, आपको एडिक्शन है अल्कोहल का, यूज द पिंक बॉल. एंड आई वाज लाइक, व्हाई एम आई स्टडीइंग साइकोलॉजी व्हेन आई कैन जस्ट गेट अ पिंक बॉल for 10 rupees from her and actually do that. You know, no therapy, no counseling, nothing needed. Coming back to the yellow ball thingy. So she was talking about how this one client came to her कि like मेरे बाल बहुत झड़ रहे हैं, like can you help me. तो मैंने ऐसे ही बोल दिया उसको yellow ball use कर ले. Started using her yellow ball and after 2-3 months she calls me and she says कि मेरे बाल का इतना कुछ हुआ नहीं है, but मेरा 5 किलो वजन बढ़ गया. And then everybody, the whole class just burst into laughter and I was like in my opinion उसकी credibility lose होती है when she said that a patient, a client came to her asking for advice which they paid for and you just were like, try this, देख लेंगे क्या होता है. I mean, if it's just a joke thing that you're saying which did not seem like at the point, now when I think about it, maybe it was a joke. But what if it wasn't a joke? What if she actually did that? Because I can believe people can actually do that. So that was and she was talking about acupressure and just talking about how आपको डायबिटीज है, आप मूंग लगा लो पैर पे or something like that. But when you're doing this acupressure thingy, you cannot take medications. How can you not take medications when you have diabetes? How can you not take insulin shots when you have diabetes? You can't just like rely on these homeopathy stuff, right, all the time. Like you can rely on homeopathy stuff. They do work. So as a kid, my immunity was low and generally babies की immunity low होती है. So homeopathy did work on me a lot and it brought my immunity up. And I used to not fall sick when the whole class, the whole school used to be sick. So that does help. But कहाँ पे यूज होनी चाहिए वो भी तो important है. You can't just use anything anywhere everywhere, right?
A little longer than a few minutes later.
बाकी के जो दो थे, one was giving an example of the assisted living that person has and how वो कैसे चलाते हैं, उसमें facilities क्या है. So basically it was quite informative to see how an assisted living actually works because I had learned about assisted living in psychology of adjustment last year in SY में. So it was nice to see he gave some examples of the older people in his assisted living जो है या फिर अभी नहीं है. It was another lady who was here giving an overall about geriatric care and I was wondering why this is happening on the 3rd day and not on the 1st day.
तो उनका कॉन्फिडेंस लेवल बढ़ाना है और उनको उम्मीद देनी है कि उनको कुछ नहीं हुआ है और ये हम लेके उनकी जिंदगी, निजी जिंदगी डेवलप कर सकते हैं. उनको मूड स्विंग्स आते हैं. अभी सोचेंगे मैंने खाना नहीं खाया, अरे चाय पीने का टाइम हुआ है ना, ऐसी बात है. तो उनका फोकस नहीं देते हैं. तो हम क्या कर रहे हैं, ऐसी चीज जो उनको अच्छी लगती है. फॉर एग्जाम्पल एक अंकल को कैरम अच्छा लगता है तो उनके साथ गेम्स खेलें. उनको अच्छा यार पत्ते के लिए चलो चलो करो. सो व्हाट दे लाइक उनको केयर गिवर्स ने करना चाहिए क्योंकि उनका काम है डिमेंशिया लोगों को सुखी करने के लिए, एक्टिव करने के लिए और कॉग्निशन सस्टेन या इम्प्रूव करने के लिए.
ओवरऑल आई थिंक 3 दिन बहुत ज़्यादा था एंड ज़्यादा मतलब इट वॉज वेरी रेपिटेटिव. I know this, like common sense एक नाम की चीज़ होती है, so that's how. But everybody was like very like wow, like and out of, they were blown by everything that they learned. Like I said, the occupational therapist, I learned a lot because he gave like actually how to deal with somebody who has dementia. Like somebody if they're getting agitated, if वो बार बार एक ही चीज़ पूछ रहे, एक ही चीज़ मांग रहे, तो उस situation में how would you help them? How would you calm them down? Because normally हम जाके ऐसे करके उनको जर करेंगे या फिर अरे आपको खाना अभी दिया ना, अभी वापस क्यों चाहिए आपको खाना, आपको भूख नहीं लगी है. That doesn't help. That makes them agitated even more. So how can you deviate them from that topic? और बोलेंगे मुझे वहाँ का खाना चाहिए या फिर बोलेंगे मुझे मेरे बचपन का फ्रेंड के साथ खेलने जाना है, something like that, because they kind of regress. they get disoriented in time and place and in person actually. So how can you help them and how can you help that situation, like in that situation, like आपका भी like उनको भी safe feel करा सकते हो and you can also deal with that situation जो ज़्यादा aggravate ना हो. So that was the only damn session that I really liked. बाकी सब तो ठीक था. But the important part, I got the certificate. It's from the Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment. So it's like a government program. I think that's the reason why this thing would have a credibility, and I'm in a way I'm happy that the HOD pushed me, because अगर एक भी दिन मेरा मिस हुआ होता ना तो they wouldn't have given me this, और 2 दिन जाके भी कुछ नहीं मिलता. So I did not actually complete all the 3 days, like 10:30 to 5. Do the math, कितने भी 20 hours, let's assume the 20 hours. 20 hours खत्म नहीं किया because I wasn't there for literally the whole day Tuesday को, but because I actually went, that kind of counted and they gave me that leave कि अच्छा ठीक है at least बच्ची आई तो. So yeah, it was a good experience and I'm done with that. Now I can go back to studying. We can go back to study vlogs like crazy. Yeah, that's it. I hope you guys kind of enjoyed it. इतना कुछ नहीं हुआ, मैंने इतना फिल्म नहीं किया वहाँ पे because I was sick mostly and stuff. So yeah, I will see you next Friday whenever I'm going to like post this stuff, because जब तक मेरी एग्जाम्स नहीं हो जाती थोड़ा हॉच पॉच कंटिन्यू रहेगा. I'll see you whenever, next week or the week after that. And कुछ tagline है मेरी, end line है, outro है, nothing. I'll see you then. Bye.